Hello there everyone, and welcome back. So, rather strangely, not strangely, I got carried away last episode, that's what I'm going to say. And it became an hour-long episode rather than just half an hour. So, I definitely, I guess I forgot the time, or I just thought that the battle actually went faster than it did. Anyways, since that time, I've gone ahead and moved my forces around. I've been able, as you can see, Saigo is sitting there. He's looking at the wrong way, though. But I've moved him up. We've got the brother of the faction leader over here in control of this army, ready to move this way. But as you see, it snows, so I'm not entirely sure how far we'll get. And at the same time, I have moved some of the reinforcements I was bringing up by a ship, and I'm attacking the province that is down here to the south, or I guess to the east. If you look, this is the south of Japan, and this would be sort of towards the west. Well, I mean, yeah. Anyways, I set this army in the forest. You can't really see it, or it's hard to see it. So they're sitting there in the forest, and as the enemy's gathering up, they're gathering up 2 stacks, confident, and so they move to attack Hizen, or my armies. They're moving up. They might be moving for Saigo. They forgot this one. I was able to ambush them. Enough talking, more raiding. Let's go ahead and attack. Shimatsu Taduyoshi is going to ambush. Ooh, that's quite a close ambush. If I start that and we're facing off against Kojima Koreshinge. Kojima. Isn't it Kojima? Is that a like Japanese game developer, or is it a company? I can't remember, but I remember the name Kojima. Maybe it's spelled differently. But I think Kojima, I probably can Google it maybe. Or maybe I should focus on the battle at hand. The ambush. So we don't get to see the enemy force, but look at how close we start here. We're gonna move all the troops first. So I'm thinking we're gonna put the guns, looking at the terrain here, I'm gonna put the guns back here, because they've got the flat to fire in towards, and we're gonna have the howitzer here back as well, to fire into this. Protecting the cannons, not the cavalry, because then they're probably gonna get shot. The cavalry will, however, be on this side, ready to swoop in from the back. Or maybe I should have them hidden in the forest. We'll keep them as it is. Line infantry we're gonna have on this side. We're gonna drag them out all the way along here, so we've got all of this covered. On this side we're gonna have a little bit of less troops. I want to bottle the enemy in, so we're gonna have these guys. Okay, so what we're gonna do is gonna have 2 lines over here, and we're gonna have 2 lines over here, and then we're gonna have 3 lines over here. And everyone's gonna fire from double rank position. And then we're gonna have 1 guy over there. Double rank. Make sure they're all toggle guard mode. Guard mode, yes. Fire at will. Cavalry ready. General over here. General is gonna be sitting in the forest. He's gonna throw the gunbatty, so they'll increase the reload rate and such. Maybe I'll put these guys a bit too close. So we're gonna move these guys back a bit. We're gonna move them back. Let's see if we can drag them out so they're just in 2 ranks. Okay, we're not going to be able to do that. There we go. Oh, they're all focused over here. Give them shrapnel, give them a barrage. And Gambatter! And the general will move towards this side. Oh my god, look at this. So some of them are trying to fire back. And the cavalry is moving. The cavalry is moving hard to go ahead and attack these guys.
Sir, I fear
we probably need to actually move our cavalry. And these guys need to be moved because they're not able to fire. And then we go back to normal speed. They were able to put down some defensive barriers here. This unit's not doing too well. It's being focused upon by the enemy. The general is behind here. He's going to rally. We're going to put the general in the hole over there, so he doesn't get shot by the enemy. We're going to have to move these guys in. These guys are moving up. Where do we have you? You're going over there. Cavalry needs to speed up to attack these guys. These guys are doing fine. General has lost 1 man out of his bodyguard, but he should be able to sit there and shoot with his pistol. Because both these units are not doing too well. I probably should have taken a closer look at what the enemy actually started off with. Because if I knew they had Yariki, I think we just lost a unit that was completely destroyed there. This one's down to 36 men, that's not a lot. But we certainly have the enemy surrounded at this point. Cavalry is coming in, artillery is blasting. They've got a bit, so they can hide a bit from our fire, but not a lot. Not enough, really, is it?
Your victory is close, sir.
The unit's about to, they're giving way. We're gonna move the cavalry to just block this off. And it looks like we are victorious at this point. All units are retreating. We're gonna make sure though that this army does not regroup. Oh, they have a few units still standing. These guys, they cannot fire because they're, I guess the terrain, oh, they were just waiting to reload, that's why. We're gonna continue fighting here for a bit. This battle went fast, so maybe I can squeeze in another one where we defeat their other full stack. Get that cannon. This was good that we were able to take this one in an ambush, because if all those artillery pieces were readied against us, that would have not worked out well for us. Unfortunately though, I focused my men in certain areas where I probably shouldn't have. I thought they were going to be strung out along the entire line and not focused in this area, and so the units that were placed here were sort of isolated, and I forgot about the Yariki. I mean, if you look at where the line struck with the Yariki, there's not a lot of dead Yariki until the cavalry comes in compared with our men. They just went in there and just slaughtered our troops. We're just shooting our own at this point. So I think we're gonna go ahead and end it right there. Decisive victory. We're gonna have in this be battle number 8. It's a very good battle there. He was able to ambush them. He should really get like a trained for that, like called ambusher or something. Or something like that, because that was very well planned out. Ah yeah, there. I just quickly googled it. It's a Japanese game developer. Although he's called Hideo, or something like that. I couldn't see. We captured. We lost. No, with 9 men left, and we captured these 3 guns. Very nice. So we sort of captured on light guns. But we got there. How with the mortar back? I think we lost that one. So we lost about 500 men, while the enemy lost their entire army. And he gained a chevron. Look at that. There's 3 cannons we captured. But it's at the same time we are discovering more and more of Satsuma further our increase. That means we have reached, I guess, the last development stage. And right now I'm doing surveillance. I was actually doing domain and realm, and then I guess it jumped back to surveillance. I think we're gonna go over to the weapon stuff, or what I'm looking for really is something that just increases happiness in the clan to combat. I could do this, go this line, to try to combat the fact that we have this high unhappiness due to the modernization. But we're fully modernized at this point, so all technologies are ready. I've moved in these police officers because what happened, of course, was that this clan switched allegiance, and I moved in my police officers. This one could actually incite the revolt. This province is not very happy. This one is. They're actually building a bigger fort there. We cannot really see what's going on here. I've got the police officer who needs to go closer. We got the spy or the ninja. He can assassinate the son and heir, 70% chance. A bit dishonest, but that's the work of a ninja. And he was successful. And now that army is without guidance. And so...
Yes, my lord.
Let's see. Ah, this army will... The unit actually will survive. Let's see, can I fit a unit in... Nope.
Yes, my
I think actually they can move into Saigo's army. If it weren't for the fact that they ended up on the wrong side of the bloody river. God damn it. There's a river that goes through here. And the... Oh god. The unit spawned on the wrong side. Well, that's great. Anyways, now these 2 armies can go ahead and meet up, but they'll stay at the border. Because we won't be able to reach. We won't be able to reach into the enemy lands. And also I need to check what this guy gets. Retrainer, loyalty if general, to honor if daimyo, or campaign. You know what, we're gonna take this one, the sumo guy, because if this guy becomes daimyo's honor +1. So if this guy becomes faction leader, he's gonna have a lot of points, which would lead to him possibly let's see, where is the faction leader? I put him down here. Do you have a bit of honor now? So vassal established +1, personal honor +3, arts and skills and craft is, so he's got a total of 5. But then he's got 2 minus because of the terrible loss. So he needs to gain more. I wonder if we can increase the vassal thing. We're gonna merge this. This guy is gonna move over take charge of this army over here.
Ready for orders.
Then the fleets cannot merge. Well, we can get one boat. We can get one of the boats to come down. So we got one navy fully loaded, and they should come so they're within striking range. And you should sit next to it, so you're also within striking range.
Up to your
And he's just out of range of actually reaching the town. You will also try to reach it. And then I was recruiting some recruits here to make sure that we keep this down. Path block, clan destroy, the Aishu clan. The Bama clan is really, they're getting a lot stronger here. Also, what I noticed was the Tosa. Let's see, Tosa. Tosa has actually gone ahead and taken these 3 provinces. And Chosu is very friendly with us, but they are currently at war with us. So I'm trying to request peace.
I'm ready to listen to your every word.
But I'm guessing we'll just try to stay away from actually fighting them. Maybe. We'll see about... I should try to ally... Oh yes, they're allied with Chosu. That's why I can't ally them. We need to ally Tosa, I think. That will be a good plan. Attrition. Not a lot of men though. So just under like 150 men died because of winter. So it wasn't that bad. This is fully upgraded, but I'm not going to recruit any more troops. You see the money, the income. A lot of it is due to the fact that we have maybe a bit too many cannons at this point. So some of these cannons probably need to be reduced. Anyways, let's go ahead and end the turn. See what the enemy do. Tosa's moving up. Chosu's moving up. Raiding my trade routes. I am not happy about that. The enemy, or they're moving to bombard my capital. Bastards. They know they're losing, and so they're using bastard tactics. He's always detected, but yet he still managed to recruits completed. What's this? The ore processing plants. So that's a lot of gold, concealed army, and attrition. So now we're getting a lot of gold from this province because the ore processing plant is ready. We've got this army right here. We are able to strike it, but I want to see if I maybe can strike this place and take that. And then we'll have the big battle for another video. I think we can squeeze this battle in, so we have 2 battles in this video. But then I need to stop talking so much shit. Oh, you know what? What we'll do, because I won't be able to get the... Oh god, no! I won't be able to get the mortar battery in. So we'll only have 1 mortar battery. Right. Let's go ahead and fight! Okobo! Tadayasu! What is this? Shimasu! Hisamitsu! And Hasekura! Hasekura! Kom igen då, Hasekura! Mishishisa. The Battle of Kumamoto. It's kind of funny how this sort of in a way mimics what I'm doing in Mount and Blade with that campaign. And they're kind of repetitive, both of them, because there's a lot of these sieges. But I think the last siege, where I was sort of when I little bit gun ho and I charged in, that worked pretty well. It's just that you need to make sure that you shoot up the castle quite a lot before you go in. So this one Is this a... It's an archery tower, okay. So, let's see. I remember this from... The thing is, it's hard to find the placement of the guns here. Not entirely sure where to place them. I guess there's room for one here. And then... Could I place one up there? No. The thing is, because of the angle, there's no good angle where you can hit the castle. I guess we'll have both cannons roughly around here. And then the line infantry and the Shimsigunnen. I remember, what I was gonna say is I remember this from this castle from playing multiplayer. We're gonna start hitting their mortars first. And the cannons, we're gonna let them fire at whatever they want. 60%, they've blown this shit sky high. Oh shit. We need to line our men up.
General is under attack.
Get the Shimsigunnen. You know what? There's not any enemies over here. I don't think so. We can move up, but we can try to at least. The mortar is the gun that's able to hit the enemy mortar. So I think we're gonna go ahead and here we got the light guns. They should be horse-drawn, so they should be quite fast. Can I get them to run or something? These are horse-drawn, right? Oh, I thought they were like galloping guns, but they weren't. What I was gonna say was I remember this from playing multiplayer in the beginning, and then it was always like, it's so easy to just climb up this wall. But I had a strategy very early on when I unlocked the matchlock gunners, and they just destroyed the morale of everyone attacking my castle. So I know I won like a few, like 100 battles probably, just doing the same strategy. We've got one of our units retreating. That is not gonna do. You need to come back. The Shimsigunnen is marching right into this, but we're gonna just keep these guys going. They're actually Shogunate infantry, the Shimsigunnen, and so I do not plan to keep them for very long. Right, have we blown this up yet? Yes, they've moved back. There's a few guys over on that wall. These three will move up here. And these two will move here. And we will switch the focus of these two cannons now to fire at this wall. One will fire over there, the other one will fire over there. The Shimsigunnen has arrived. Oh, they've got Banzai ability. Interesting. I want you to set fire to the gatehouse. And we've got focused artillery piece that's gonna go in right there. The mortar is destroying their mortar. Their mortar is still firing though. Some of our line infantry not doing too well. You can move up. Okay, you probably don't need to move all the way up there. Let's see. General. I need the other general over there as well. Boom! Blowing up the wall is definitely going to help us. And there comes the grey artillery bombardment, blowing shit up. Oh, I was selecting the wrong guns. This one needs to focus on the gatehouse. This one will focus on that corner. And then it seems like we can move up and burn that. This gate is burned. We've got a few troops lined along here, so I think with the Shimsugana it's probably better to try to climb up here, burn the gate, and then go through. These guys are falling back. This gate is now on fire. Have the mortar been destroyed? Not really. There's still 2 guns that are operational. The 20-pounder isn't really doing that much. It's in a very bad angle. Okay, the artillery will have to focus here because the enemy is moving to fire at us from that angle. And ooh, nice. We just blow those guys up. This unit's not doing too well, and it's actually moved the guys away from there. Shimsugana, climb the wall. But the unit is moving back. Let's see, we've got this 50% over here. Units are hitting over here. Let's see, the mortar, have you dealt with this? There's 1 mortar crew left. Oh, they're moving up to the wall now. Fire from double ranks. The enemy is up at the wall. Fire back. Nope, wrong button. Fire. And then we're gonna give them the gun back there to increase the reload rate. Let's see, where do we have a lot of troops? We don't have that many over here. The Shimsugana can move in and set fire to this. I think if we put focused in this area, that will can do wonders. And then I'll have the mortar start bombarding there, and we can see about climbing through this way. Right, set fire to this gate. A lot of the infantry here, the general is about to get shot to pieces. He needs to move back. Our line infantry is getting shot to pieces. Get our men over here. And let's see, can I destroy anything more here? No, it's all destroyed to 100%. Focus in on this unit and fire shrapnel on them. And then the units will, let's see if you can get maybe up there. The other general can come in close. And then the mortar, I will order them to fire on the spear levy. These guys just burn the gate. And they're able to come through. We've got a few troops up there, but maybe the Shimsugana can be fast enough to move around them. They could use the Banzai ability, but I think we want to go through the gate first and have a clear charge before we use that. The fight here is not going too well. Gunbatter! We can snipe cap it, so we can still win that way. Oh, they're moving the 2 units back. Mortar keep targeting them. Hit them with the shrapnel. This unit is now moving back. Could open up for us to move back there. Oh shit. Move. Oh, these guns have finally sort of ish come into position. It's taken them quite a while. Let's see if we can get you to come where we actually need you. Wait, is this... No, this is not a unit that's moving out. Mortar. Continue to shoot at these guys. You are the wolves. We're gonna move them through. They're gonna use the banzai and they're gonna charge for the center. A lot of enemies retreating here. There's nothing for it really. Let's go ahead and charge those walls. And toggle guard mode. General will move up. General from the hill will move down there. These two cannons will focus in on this part of the wall. The mortar will target these guys over here. These guys will move through and will attack the cannons. At the same time, our guys are climbing up here. Hopefully they will fire as they climb up. I was hoping they were going to do that. They seem to be. They're just not reloaded. They're not ready. But they're going to shoot at these guys as they're trying to retreat. Okay, the enemy's in here. Banzai! Keep bombarding them though with the mortar. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going down here. As they've got their banzai ability enabled. The thing is, it gives a lot of charge bonus, but I wasn't really in a charge when I enabled it. Interesting way of using the bayonet that just cut his belly open by just swinging it like that. They've got a unit coming in behind. But it looks like our unit was actually cutting down quite a lot of troops there before they were surrounded.
Your men are routing, sir.
The line infantry, how's it going with them? Rally. Okay, so I've got 3 units of line infantry. Let's see if we can get close enough to help out the wolves before they die. These 2 artillery pieces will target over there. Oh, the artillery pieces here are... No, they were charged by the enemy.
Cowards. Your men are running, sir.
They are still fighting in there. The Chimzigana is gonna fight to the very end. I'm gonna move the generals close so they can support... Oh, crap. We've got an enemy unit coming in there. This general is gonna have to go and deal with them together with these 2 units.
Lily-livered cowards! Your men are running, sir.
I wouldn't call them lily-livered coward given what they've gone through here, being targeted by the artillery and stuff. We've got these 2 moving there, or this unit there. So these artillery pieces right here definitely needs to targeting those guys. Oh, the general needs to move away. Move everyone through here. The mortar needs to continuously target these men, but it's running out of ammunition. Fire shrapnel on that unit. What's taking so long here? The enemy was broken. Let's move through. Continue to bombard these guys. They're still actually... Oh, I thought they were manning the cannon there, but they weren't. Keep bombarding these guys. And the mortar needs to bombard that unit. Let's go in and capture these guys. I guess you need to burn the gate to get through. And you guys need to come here and burn the gate over here. Let's see. Burn the gate. Burn the gate. Where can I do that? There we go. And you guys need to burn this gate.
One of your units can no longer fire, General.
The mortar is out of shots. Oh, these guys are gonna stand there while we set fire to the gate. To the gatehouse. That's not gonna go well for them. If they could move though, so I could actually set fire to the gate. At this point, all the torches are missing. I think the enemy is about to come out, so I want these guys to set up here, being able to shoot at these guys. While our troops will find better angles to throw the torches from. So we'll set fire to the gate instead of the door. These guys should be able to put down fire now. We'll give them gun battle and inspire them. So the gatehouse is now on fire. The enemy troops are moving out. Come on, give them a volley now. I want you guys to be ready. Come on, hurry up. Get your reloads in. The enemy's right there. Okay, they're about to...
One of your units can no longer
Boom!
fire,
The
General.
gate goes down. And we just got a handful of enemies left. I think the generals can handle this on their own. The line infantry can move through. The artillery needs to hold fire at this point. They managed to destroy the unit that was moving out here. We tore up the castle pretty badly. But we are victorious. Probably need to be very wary of the fact that we just charged straight into
Your victory is close, sir.
charged straight into oh shit, that's an enemy unit. Where did they come from? And 140, shit. I need you to come over here. Oh crap, these two just charged in. The generals made it out of there anyways. Why don't you line up here? You'll stand next to it. Faction leader will stand... I don't think he will stand over there because then he'll get shot. So he needs to stand over here to avoid getting shot by these guys as they line up. Rally. Gambate. Gambate. And you guys will open fire into the backs of the enemy.
Ready for orders, sir.
We'll give them a volley. And then we'll charge in. General will move up while firing his revolvers. And then these guys come charging in. And we'll end this. But it was a very costly victory. So maybe the general gets even more dishonor because he lost a lot of men. But I think it was the fact that he that the battle was lost and he lost a lot of men. So it wasn't the fact that he just lost a lot of men. It was the fact that he lost the battle as well. There's a lot of bodies here. And boom, Shogun stopped working. Nice. Fuck me. Unfortunate for me, the battle crashed, so I had to replay it. And here are the results. So I lost a lot less men this time around. than I did last time. So, well, I guess that's the result of trying to comment on the battle at the same time, or the fact that I knew what I was getting into, and so I was replaying it, I was able to get a lot better result. And we are able to take it, and our continued support for the Emperor pleases the court greatly. For your effort, you have been promoted to Senior Counselor. You may appoint a General of Office of the Office of Comptroller. Clan fame prominent. So very, very good. And the thing is, we're gonna have to end it right here. But hopefully you guys enjoy this. And hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.